What's up, guys? Welcome back to another vlog. This is a quick one this week. I had a show in Providence, Rhode Island for Beyond Wrestling. Here's some clips for you to check out.
Gonna go for it, but Dango sends Busick crashing through that door. But Dango with no... Oh! Superplex through the door.
I had a great time at Beyond Wrestling. They always put on a good show. And then after that, I went to Everett, Massachusetts at the Encore Boston Harbor Resort and Casino, where I played a quick session of 2-5 No Limit Hold'em. I bought in for $500. I only had about a couple hours to play, and there was also a very long wait to get a table. So I only got a couple hands here, but let's get to the vlog and check some of them out. First hand we pick up here at Encore Boston Harbor is Ace King offsuit in the hijack. I'm gonna make it $20 to go. The cutoff and the small blind are gonna call. Everybody else folds, so we are going 3 ways to a flop. Flop comes Jack 5-7, 2 diamonds. I have the ace of diamonds in my hand, and when the small blind checks to me, I'm going to make a continuation bet of $40. The cutoff is going to fold, and after thinking about it for a little bit, the small blind ends up calling, so we are going heads up to a turn with a solid pot here. The turn is the 2 of hearts, and I don't think that helps either of us, especially when the small blind checks to me.
75.
I'm going to make a half-size pot bet here and bet $75. After going into the tank for a little bit, I'm not sure if the bet was big enough here, but when the small blind ends up calling, I'm a little bit nervous. We got a big size pot here, and all I have is ace high. I'm hoping for a card to help me on the river, and when the 3 of diamonds comes and the small blind checks, I just decide to give up here, hoping that my ace high is good, but unfortunately it's not, as my opponent flips over a flush. Jack high, he ended up having a pair and a flush draw on the flop, so I can't blame him for the way he played. We lose a good sized pot, and we're on to the next hand. Next hand, I have 3-4 of diamonds in the small blind. The button is going to raise to $15. I'm going to make the call, and the big blind makes the call as well. Everybody else folds, so we are going 3 ways to a flop. Flop comes deuce 10-5 rainbow, and with an open-ended straight draw, I'm going to check. The big blind checks as well, and the button is going to make a bet of $25. With my open-ender, I'm going to make the call. The button folds, and we're going heads up to a turn. The turn is the king of hearts. I check again, and the button checks as well. The river comes the beautiful 6 of hearts, and I'm feeling a little froggy here, so I'm gonna check with the plan to check raise, and I love to see it when the button bets out $40. I Hollywood a little bit and figure out how much I'm going to raise here, what I can get out of this guy. I think I'm trying to target 2 pairs or maybe a strong king. I'm thinking maybe he has a king 10 or something like that.
150.
I'm going to raise it to 150, and brother goes into the tank. Let me tell you, it feels like 2 minutes. He's sitting there and he's mulling over this decision. I'm trying to stay as stone-faced as possible. Terminator 2 Judgment Day, no emotion. He asked me if I hit my straight on the river, and I am trying not to give up anything. I am begging that he makes this call right now because, like I said, I think he's got 2 pair. I'm going to say he's got like King 10. But after what feels like forever, he ends up, unfortunately, making the fold. So I think my bet was a little too big here. I wish I had bet a little smaller. I think I could have gotten some value out of him. As he folds, he did tell me that he had 2 pair. So again, I think I bet a little bit too much here. I wish I had maybe made it like $100 and he would have called. But hey, you live and you learn. This table was pretty tough, actually. I didn't have a lot of time to play, like I said before, so I really tried to make as many moves as possible to try to make as much money as possible. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. We take down a solid pot here, around $300, and yeah, a short but a sweet session here at Encore comes to an end. Alright guys, that is it for the vlog this week. It was a quick one, but don't worry. I spent the weekend in Atlantic City with GCW and I got a bunch of content playing at the Borgata Casino. That vlog should be out soon. Thanks for sticking around to the end. If you haven't checked out any of my other vlogs, please do so. And if you haven't already, please like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks a lot guys, and we'll see you next time.
You take care. Bye-bye now.